Hey guys, right here I have this 2012 BMW 640i Gran Coupe. And today I'm gonna make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here's the key fob. Let's go ahead and start it up first. As you can see, the mirrors are currently folded out. If I lock the car and press on the lock button, the mirrors will automatically fold in, and upon unlocking, it will fold out again. This car does come with BMW's Comfort Access, which is BMW's version of a keyless entry and start system. So, just have the key fob on yourself. The doors are currently unlocked. Press this ribbed area to lock it. And to unlock it, just tap the area behind the door handles. Also, upon opening the doors, the window will dip down a little bit to clear for height. And it does have a soft close function for the doors. This car does have keyless start, so just have the key fob inside the car. Put your foot on brake and press the start button. Upon starting the engine, the steering wheel will move down to its last recorded position before the engine was turned off the previous time. Nice leather steering wheel with sport grips on the side. This car comes with an 8-speed sports automatic transmission. To put it into drive, just press the unlock button and pull it all the way down. For N, push it up once, and for reverse, press the unlock button and push it all the way up. Upon putting the car in reverse, a reverse camera as well as your parking sensor diagram will appear on the iDrive display. You can also turn off the reverse camera, adjust the brightness, contrast, whether you want the lines on or off, and obstacle marking also, whether you want it on or off. When you put the car in drive, if you click it over to the left, you activate your sport mode as well as your Steptronic manual shifting via the plus and minus down here and the pedal shifters on the steering wheel. Right down here you have your electronic parking brake. Put your foot on the brake, push it down to disengage it, pull it back up to engage it back. You also have an auto hold function for the parking brake, whereby if you have the function turned on and say you arrive at a traffic light or you're wanting to get off from a hill slope, the car won't actually roll back or move forward. You can also manually activate your parking sensor diagram just by pressing this button. And right here you have your different driving modes. You have Comfort, Sport, and Eco Pro. Your different driving modes will also appear on your instrument cluster. And right above here is your traction control. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn on the hazards. Lights, front and rear fog lights. They're automatic lights and wipers on this car. take a look at the engine. And all 4 windows in this car are automatic. LED indicators on the front fenders. This car comes with 18-inch Star Spoke Style 365 light alloy rims with Dunlop SP Sport Max 245/45 R18 tires. The front lighting setup in this car are all powered by LEDs, with the main headlights having BMW's adaptive LED headlight system. There are also front LED indicators with LED corona rings acting as the daytime running lights, as well as LED front fog lights. This car also comes equipped with the headlight washer system, front parking sensors, as well as BMW's traditional kidney grille look, which frankly they are quite large in size. The LEDs aren't actually flashing around like that, it's just a problem with the camera. This car comes with BMW's N55 B30 3-litre dual overhead cam 24-valve inline-6 with BMW's twin power turbo technology that is basically a single twin-scroll turbocharger combined with double Vanos as well as high-precision direct injection to deliver a powerful yet fuel-efficient engine from a small displacement. The engine produces 320 horsepower from 5800 to 6000 RPM and 450 Nm of torque from 1300 to 4500 RPM. The car has a top speed of 250 km an hour with a 0 to 100 km an hour time of 5.4 seconds. The car has a 70-litre fuel tank with a combined fuel consumption of 7.8 litres per 100 km, as well as a carbon dioxide emissions rating of 181 grams per kilometer. The car is rear-wheel drive. The rear lights of the Gran Coupe gets the LED treatment as well, with LED rear indicators as well as fog lights on each of the rear light housing. There are also dual chrome exhaust tips on each side of the rear bumper as well as rear parking sensors. The reverse camera is actually located right behind the BMW badge on the rear boot lid, and this car also comes with LED number plate lights. The third brake light actually spans across the rear windscreen on the top of it. Also, if you haven't noticed, the doors are actually frameless. You have a storage bin right there, mirror controls, window controls, like I said, all of them are automatic, window lock, your rear sunshade control, speaker, your headlight control. This adjusts the brightness of your interior at night. And this controls your heads-up display. You have a boot release button down there. And the driver's seat is fully powered. This is for your lumbar, this is for your side bolstering, this is for your seat back. This right here adjusts the upper portion of your seat back. This is for your seat position, seat height, seat inclination. And this adjusts your thigh support. You also have 3-person memory for the driver's seat. Sorry, 2-person memory for the driver's seat. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how she revs. This car does have a quad zone automatic climate control system. You have individual fan speed, individual temperature controls, individual automatic modes as well as individual modes for the driver, front passenger as well as the rear passengers. Your different mode buttons right here. Automatic for the driver and front passenger, temperature control for the driver's side, temperature for the passenger side, your different modes for the passenger side, and fan speed for both sides. Recirculation, maximum air conditioning, front and rear defrost. All means if you have it on, all the zones in this car will have the same controls, or rather the driver's side will control all the zones in this car, but if you have it off, each side will have individual controls. I believe this car has 16 speakers with about 600 watts of power. Right down here you have your CD player as well as your 8 shortcut buttons. You can program it to whether you want it to be your radio station, your media menu, and so on. You have your different modes right here. Your FM, AM, CD, auxiliary, so on and so forth. The freestanding 10.2-inch iDrive display is controlled using this iDrive set of controls right here. You have your back and option buttons, as well as your CD, radio, telephone, navigation and menu shortcut buttons, as well as this knob in the center that goes up, down, left, right, scrolls to the left, to the right, and click down to enter. If you go to CD multimedia, you have your CD DVD player right up top, your music collection, This car has a hard drive whereby you can store music on that hard drive and play back through this menu right here. You have external devices as well, such as your USB, Bluetooth audio streaming, auxiliary, and this plug-in function. You have your tone, which is basically your sound system settings, and the menu to activate your Bluetooth audio system. Next, you have your radio menu. You have your list of radio stations right there. You have your manual tuning. Just scroll the knob left or right to tune. You can also switch between your FM AM right here. Your tone settings, equalizer, surround sound, and if we go back to the main menu, you have your Bluetooth telephone menu right here. You can store your phone book, go through your last redialed number, received calls, dial a number, and whatnot. Navigation. Right up here you have your digital clock as well as your media information. You have your zoom down below on the left. And you have your list of menus right here. You have your guidance. You can set through your points of interest, address, so on and so forth. You can turn on or off your spoken instructions, your route criteria, points of interest, interactive map, your different map views, and lastly zoom. You can also split screen the display . So on this side you can display your onboard computer, your media information, your navigation like map and whatnot. You also have BMW Office right here, BMW Connected Drive that brings you your BMW Mobile Care, Internet, service status, BMW apps and whatnot. You have your vehicle information right here as well. You also have an onboard manual, so you don't actually have to refer to your owner's manual all the time. You can have it through quick reference, search by pictures, your full onboard owner's handbook, your onboard computer, your journey computer, vehicle status, such as your service status, check control, tire pressure, BMW efficient dynamics, and lastly, you also have your settings. You can set your heads-up display, info display, time, date, language, units, speed, climate, lights. Basically, you can customize your car through this menu. You have a central speaker right there, your heads-up display, power folding mirrors like I showed you, your rear sunshade control, central locking, And right here, you have your steering wheel audio controls, voice control, navigation,
navigation,
radio,
radio menu,
FM,
FM,
volume, your different modes, your cruise control, indicator controls, wiper controls. This car does have a fully powered steering wheel, tilt and telescopic. Your onboard computer, your range, average fuel consumption, constant fuel consumption, average speed, date. And right beneath the BC button, you activate your automatic high beam. And right beneath the start-stop button, you have your auto start-stop system, whereby if you reach a traffic light, the engine will shut off temporarily to save fuel and whatnot. This car also has BMW efficient dynamics and brake energy regeneration. The brake energy regeneration system works whereby if you step on your brake to slow down, it will actually charge the battery to power the electronics in the car. You have cup holders right here. Power outlet, cigarette lighter, whatever you use it for. Central storage. You have an extra power outlet down here, as well as your USB and auxiliary ports. You have your auto dimming rear view mirror up top. This car does have an alarm system as well. You have your panoramic roof right here. That's your shade. Push the button to open it as a vent. Alright, so let's quickly get to the back to show you the rear climate control system. Rear storage area. You have storage pockets under rear seat backs. Rear sunshades for the side windows. You can control the one on the left side as well. Hook. And you can also control your rear sunshade from right here. Right here you have your rear climate control system as well as your rear air vents, temperature, fan speed, maximum air conditioning, your different modes, automatic, cup holders, storage area, armrest, and a pass-through to the back. The rear doors also have the same soft close function, as well as the window dipping down upon opening the door. Alright. So I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now. And continue with the rest of the tour. Now there are several ways that you can open up the boot. There's the button inside the cabin. You can press the BMW badge straight away, or you can press the button on the key fob. Nicely sized boot. Small little storage area on the bottom as well as the side, and you can pull this lever to fold down the rear seats to extend the boot space, which is kind of nice as you don't see too many cars of this class and price range to have folding rear seats. You have the same controls on this side as the one on the right. Essentially, this car is a 4-seater. You also get adjustable headrests on the front only. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2012 BMW 640i Gran Coupe. Thanks for watching and goodbye.